सो गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीबॉडी, माई सेल्फ आचार्य विश्ववेंद्र। आज कुछ एक क्वेश्चन आपसे डिस्कस करूँगा। इट्स अबाउट रिलेशन बिटवीन इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एंड पोटेंशियल। तो आइए क्वेश्चन देखते हैं। सो द क्वेश्चन सेज दैट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड along x axis is given by E is equals to x minus 4. Here unit of electric field is volt per meter. And the potential at origin is given to be 20 volt. This is the question. Then we have to find. First is electric field at origin. Second question is electric field at x is equal to. Third, electric field at x is equal to 4. Fourth is Ex graph. Fifth is potential as a function of x. Sixth is Vx graph. Seventh is E का max value, maximum value of electric field. Eighth is minimum value of electric field. And ninth is maximum value of potential possible for this case. So it's a standard question relating electric field and the potential in this case. So let's try solving this question. So the first question is electric field at origin. So we know that at origin x is equal to 0. So electric field will be minus 4. Minus sign shows that electric field is directed along minus x axis. So if we try to visualize electric field, it will be like this. I assume this direction is positive and this direction is negative. So that will be the electric field pictorially. Having a magnitude of 4 volt per meter as given by the expression. Second question is electric field at x is equal to 2. So if we substitute x is equal to 2, E comes out to be 2 minus 4, which is minus 2. So electric field will be minus 2. In the third question, electric field at x is equal to 4. So if we substitute x is equal to 4, electric field will be 0. Then is the Ex graph. So from the expression we can say that E is equals to x minus 4. So the graph will be a straight line with the positive slope and negative intercept. So the graph will be like this, and it will be 0 at x is equal to 4. And if this angle is theta, I can see that tan theta is equal to the slope, and slope here is 1. So I can see that theta will be 45. So this is I can analyze the graph of electric field versus this. Then another question, we need to find potential as a function of this. So we know that difference of potential is minus integration e dx. Limit I have taken from 0 to x. So v minus v naught will be minus integration x minus 4 dx 0 to x. So we have this will be v is equal to v naught minus integration x dx will be x square by 2 minus 4x. So v will be v naught plus 4x minus x square by 2. So from the expression it will be a parabola, and having inverted sort of parabola which will turn towards minus b axis. And we can see that it will be here it will be v naught at x is equal to 0, and certainly it will be maximum at a positive value of x, and that it will be maximum when dv by dx is 0, and this dv by dx is nothing but the electric Now if I reanalyze the electric field, so we can see that the electric field will be maximum when it tends to infinity. So we can say that when x tends to infinity, then E will also tend to infinity. From the graph we can analyze. Then minimum value of electric field. So if we constrain x, suppose we make here a condition that x is positive. So greater than or equal to 0, x is 0 also. So we can see from the graph that electric field will be minimum at x is equal to 0. So this will be minimum at x is equal to 0, and the minimum value here is minus 4, as we can analyze from the graph itself. Next is maximum value of potential. So certainly we can analyze from here that V is maximum when x is equal to 4, and which also corresponds to the situation when electric field is 0. So from here we can say that at x is equal to 4 we will be maximum, and if we substitute x is equal to 4, potential will be V0 plus 4 into 4 minus 4 square by 2. So that will be V0 plus 16 minus 8, or V0 plus 8. So that point has a coordinate V0 plus 8, so which corresponds to the maximum value of electrical potential. So in this way actually we have discussed 9 questions based on the relation between electric field and potential. So this worksheet is a part of my videos on the optimal physics concept, which is to give you certain number of questions on a single topic, or more than one topics, so that you know the application part, that how the different physical quantities are related, what is possible relations between various physical quantities mathematically, graphically, theoretically, conceptually, so that you can develop your mind and system for solving questions asked in the unit. Matter of concern is today information is abundant, but you don't know which information should you take so that you are able to solve your questions. So keep this thing in mind. You study from anywhere, you study anything, but if you are unable to solve questions related to the topic, that study is of no use. Only answers have some quality, only answers have some values. Everybody has questions, everybody has thoughts, everybody has problems. Everybody has become an expert in giving explanations of not finding the answers. But realities in life, only answers are significant. So if you are able to find answers, you will certainly have name, fame and money. Just wait for the right time. But if you are unable to find answers, you give any explanation, you give any philosophy, you give any logic, it's not going to work. So if you just want to study so that you can get answers of your questions, then you can see the optimal physics series, which is not about just teaching you physics, but it's about developing and training your mind and system so that you can understand the basic process of developing the mind brain system, how mind and brain coordinates, 3 levels of minds: conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind, how it coordinates with the brain, what is the actual mechanism involved, how to get rid of emotional conflicts while you solve the problem. So I have composed a book OST on the same topic, so you can search OST by Acharya Vishvendra. So my book is available on Amazon Flipkart and Amazon, so you can Google it out. Secondly, you can search for a video OST by Acharya Vishvendra. So I have discussed the concerned technical details in that how mind